Opa, vambora. Agora tem monstro mais forte, né? Mas nada de assustador. É só um esdragar. Será que ele morre pra minha ult? Não. Ué. Ué, não abri. Ah, abre os outros, né? Não sei. Os outros desapareceram. E do nada, pô. Evaporaram. Morreu? Morreu. Todo mundo morreu. Pega o... Foi isso. Enquanto caiu aí.
All the water that used to be here has turned into rain. Then let's get through here before the water level rises.
Vamos descer. Aqui tem que pegar 3 pelo visto, né? Sobe. Tem alguma coisa pra ir pra lá? Podia ir por cima, eu vou nadando. Não se afogue, não se afogue. Por favor. E, ué. Bugando, cara. Região aqui tá complicado, hein? Ah, são só 2. Um aqui e outro aqui. Estamos quase lá, pai. Ih, chegamos na cidade.
Wow, a new place.
Não sei se é uma coisa boa, pai. Um lugar novo. A gente voltou pra cidade. Primeiro.
Well, it's just new to Paimon in this dream. This should be the final destination.
E já estamos terminando.
Huh? Really?
É mais comum do que eu imaginei.
Yeah, these are just ordinary city streets. I have powers related to dreams, so it's usually easy for me to tell who's dreaming and who's created by dreams. I guess only those who have thoroughly accepted this dream will be able to come here. There are so many people here. How can we find the host?
Fazer aquele esquema, né? Ela consegue
Don't
ver?
worry, I have a way.
Sim. Vamos ter que ver quem consegue ter um real aqui, né? Deixa eu ver se tem gente ali.
Everyone hold hands.
Tá, só ele. Vamos ver.
I wish I were the same.
He's just in an ordinary dream, so it shouldn't be him.
Lisa's always so calm. I wish I were the same.
He's just in an ordinary
Come
dream,
here.
so it shouldn't be him.
Ah, tá.
Shadia has such good taste. I can never go wrong with her opinion.
No, it doesn't seem to be her.
Who doesn't want a dream to last forever?
He's just entered the dream recently. It's definitely not him. However...
Sometimes I wish Rakesh...
Chama. É ela que tá sonhando.
You know, I've
É
heard
Mira.
that plants grow better if you play
É
music for
Mira.
them. And on that note, it's been a while since I last heard you play.
Sorry, I've been a little busy these last couple days.
Chamo, né?
Oh, the Dendro Archon. What a pleasant surprise.
Oh, welcome, Great Dendro Archon. And your companions, too. Welcome. I'm Amira. I run the flower shop here. And this is my husband, Moses.
Moisés.
Yes, how may we help you?
You already know all about me. There's no need for all the pleasantries. Perhaps I should call you the dream's owner?
É ele que tá sonhando, né?
As expected of the Dendro Archon. I'm sorry, Amira. It seems my research has attracted the Dendro Archon's attention. Why don't you go back to the flower shop? I'll come help you a little later.
Será que ela morreu também ou ela tá
I'll
viva?
see you later.
Achava que era ela, mas é ele.
It appears that I was too naive to think I could deceive the Dendro Archon in person like this. To
Ingênuo
avoid looking
demais.
like too much of a fool, allow me to ask the first question. How well would you say you understand this dream?
This dream was built by the Akasha, and it has the power to create imaginary people who no longer exist in the real world. As for you, you found a unique way to become the owner of this dream, going so far as to have even given up the ability to wake up again.
Ele não tá morrendo no mundo real, não?
The ability to wake up?
É. Ele não tá comendo, bebendo.
Impressive! You truly are the embodiment of wisdom.
Encarnação da sabedoria.
Please, tell me how you were able to arrive at such a conclusion. In return, I'll answer the question you're most curious about.
It's simple. Apart from you, this space only consists of real people who are dreaming and imaginary people who are created here. Although you are here and appear no different from the others, I can't sense your dream. How can
Ih,
I wake up a
rapaz.
person who's already awake?
Fascinating.
Since you're
Então
the
ele não tá
fully awake
dormindo?
owner of this dream, it can never collapse from you waking up. Theoretically, this should also give you absolute control over this place. I have to admit, it really doesn't get much better than that. But even knowing all of that, one question remains. How did you do it?
Isn't the answer right in front of you, great Dendro Archon? It's because I've dedicated my entire reality to this dream. I uploaded my entire consciousness into the Akasha when it was still running.
Tua consciência inteira, você é louco.
Actually, this all started because of an accident. My original goal was not about the Akasha or a collective dream.
No. You were motivated above all to create a hyper-realistic person. The desire to reconnect with a real loved one is the one shared sentiment between all our dreamers.
That's right. However, human models are too complicated. Only the Akasha has a jnana energy supply powerful enough for me to generate and sustain my models. The Akasha is truly magnificent. If I siphoned a minuscule amount of its energy, nobody would even notice. And even this minuscule amount of energy was already more than enough for
Quer
my
lutar com ele,
purposes.
será? Do jeito que ele tá
Even
falando.
using just crude methods, I was still able to train a fairly realistic person. I named my first work Amira.
Mira.
You mean the girl we just saw?
She and I entered the academia on the same day. Starting with admission procedures, we bumped into each other 6 times on just that first day. And because of that one day, we eventually went on to fall in love. We studied, conducted research, and made breakthroughs together. Our rhythm was always in step. I felt like we were 2 separate bodies that shared the same heart. However,
Dividiu o mesmo coração.
Elizabeth took her from me.
Então é por isso que você está reunindo outras pessoas como você.
Yes, I need more training samples to perfect Amira's personality. I found their details in the Akasha's database. Using the pretext of testing for mental health disorders, I implanted signaling devices in their bodies. This way I could connect them to a network, and Amira could feel their yearning. Little by little, they helped her to grow and develop a warm, human personality. To improve my
Vai acabar
efficiency
criando
and allow
monstro.
myself to focus on nothing but my research, I uploaded my consciousness as well, and became a part of the network.
So, technically speaking, it's not that you won't wake up, it's that you can't wake up.
Yes, because the Akasha was suddenly turned off, I lost all of my jnana energy. I became imprisoned in the very network I had constructed. At first, I panicked. But, after coming to grips with the situation, I realized that I could restart this world as long as I could find a replacement source of jnana energy.
That means everyone in the network is providing you with jnana energy!
That's all there really is to it. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. I'm just saving them as well as myself. I provide a beautiful dream, and in return, I harvest their jnana energy as fuel for the dream.
Combustível para os sonhos.
People need to sleep anyway, so why not have some beautiful dreams while they rest?
Porque a pessoa pode se matar, né?
I agree.
Acabar se
This is
matando.
the home we spent a great deal of effort on to build for ourselves.
Yeah, she's right. We're staying here of our own free will.
I don't understand this at all, but I just want to spend some more time with my family. I don't want them to be sad.
Thank you, dear. Great Dendro Archon, I hope you can understand.
You don't need to gather around here. It's all right. The great Dendro Archon is nothing if not kind and considerate towards her people. She won't interfere with what we're doing
Olha
here.
ele querendo jogar, mudar o jogo. E são duas pessoas imaginárias que criou para influenciar pessoas reais. Ele virou sonhadores reais contra nós.
It seems like I won't need you to answer my last question. You're willing to tell me all your secrets because you have nothing to fear. If you use real people as your weapon and turn them against their Archon, then there's nothing the Archon can do.
They just want to be with the people they cherish. I don't think there's anything wrong with me providing them with that opportunity. They don't wish to eternally part with their spouses and friends. What's so wrong about that? If you understood humans a little better, or had also experienced firsthand the absolute devastation of loss, then perhaps you wouldn't be so cold towards us.
Ela não é nem pouco fria, você não sabe nada sobre ela.
If you had used your talents and determination for a just cause, you could have become a sage of the new generation. Unfortunately, you've committed one of the 6 cardinal sins of the academia by attempting the forbidden and fearing none. You equated people's feelings with cold jnana energy and deprived them of the pain that they have to face. You lured them into these dreams, and even now, remain completely unaware of how evil all of this truly is.
Pain? Luring? Those kinds of things haven't existed here from the moment this world was created.
A Fonte dá logo um jeito nele, hein?
This is Ilmon's child, Haidar.
Huh? My daughter? What's wrong with her?
This dream relies on a set network, which means that only those with devices planted in their bodies can enter this world.
Ih, rapaz.
Carefully think back and retrace your steps.
I secretly went back to the mountainside with Haidar. Minar was already there waiting for me, and Haidar was able to see her mother. You mean she isn't actually the real
Ela não é a
Haidar?
verdadeira.
No, because unlike you, she can't enter this dream. The moment you came into this dream, it created a Haidar to realize your wish of reuniting with your family. So, tell me, where's the real Haidar?
É, cadê sua filha?
She's still out there on the mountainside.
That's right. And she must have been terrified to see her father not in his right mind.
Quero
Not
voltar.
to mention the monsters in that area. The situation is very dangerous.
Tem monstros, hein?
Haidar's still out there, then
What are you talking about, Dad? I don't understand.
I must wake up right now. I can't leave her there alone.
Oh.
Todo mundo tá pensando.
It seems the others have also remembered something. People try to avoid pain and stay in their perceived bubbles of safety out of an instinct to protect themselves. This is human nature,
Só
but it is
fraqueza.
also one of their weaknesses.
O sonho perfeito, né?
Why are there still so many people striving to move forward, even when they know the path ahead is dangerous and painful? It's because people don't only live for themselves. They have families, loved ones, friends, and communities. They have dreams that they are still trying to achieve. But in this dream, you showed them only the most comfortable and soothing things.
Mostrou só os sonhos
This
bonitos.
entire world has been built on the foundation of buried and unseen pain. It's all just a well-devised scam.
It seems like I've stayed in the dream for too long.
Será que eu não consigo acordar?
I still have so many things I haven't done.
É tanta coisa que eu não fiz
I
ainda.
thought gods didn't understand humans. That would have explained why they created such a flawed world where countless tragedies took place. I didn't expect you to arrive at the answer through sheer power of observation. But unfortunately, it means nothing now. If you wanted to spend a little time in the waking world, go right ahead. In any case, I wanted to spend some time alone with
Fica
Amira.
tranquilaço, hein?
As long as this dream continues to exist, you'll come back. Humans aren't as strong as you think, and even if you're a god, they won't always listen to you. It's time to purge all the extraneous data and noise.
Ué. Ah, monstro de boa.
Please get out of here and find somewhere safe.
I am the master of this dream. I can create endless waves of monsters with the snap of a finger.
Pô, cara, esses monstros são muito fracos, pô. Tem que chamar melhores. Chamou mais monstros. Dá um 360. Pô, veio mais. Tô apertando o botão errado, pô. É porque a Shogun sempre fica no 4. E agora na Rida tá no 4.
You haven't won just yet.
E...
This dream is mine! If I go into hiding here, not even an Archon can ever find me. And as long as people yearn for happiness, they will return here and rebuild this paradise!
Hey, stop! What's that? The stream is spiraling out of control and is collapsing now.
Qual é, pô? Logo os mais chato. Se eles morrerem no sonho...
Oh no. Amira! 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 Amira, are you alright?
I don't feel well.
No, no, no! Please, no!
Virou um lobo. Ué, esse é o sonho. Derrote ela. Pô, level 83. Ah, deu um palavrão ali, foi. O que tá... Pô, apareceu outros monstros aqui também. E eu tô morrendo. Ah, esse se transporta, né? Morreu.
Glad that's over. But what happened just now? He's not very proficient in using the Akasha's technology, and he spent a lot of Jnana energy creating monsters. Now the system is out of control. All the people he created also turned into monsters, including Amira. It's terrible, even for a dream.
É um pesadelo agora. O sonho incrível virou um pesadelo. É um pesadelo terrível.
The good news is that the chaos seems to have subsided. Now we only need to wake up the people here and let them return to their real lives.
Amira. My dear Amira. They're all gone. It was just a big dream after all. I couldn't change my fate, and my knowledge turned out to be useless. What a cruel world.
Que mundo cruel.
Do you still think this is our fault?
I don't care about that anymore.
Ih,
The Jnana
rapaz.
energy used to sustain this dream has all been transformed into monsters. This dream will soon collapse and my consciousness along with it. Let me disappear with Amira. I'd rather turn into dust than to ever wake up again.
It seems that everything that's happened is too much for him. He's lost all hope.
Quero dizer que ele está ganhando o que merece, mas eu também sinto pena dele.
I think seeing Amira turn into a monster was punishment enough for him. After comprehending the hollowness of the unreal, it's time to revisit the meaning of existence.
Existence? I'm different from the others. I've long given up everything outside of my consciousness.
Using my knowledge of the Akasha, I have a way to extract your consciousness from here and put it inside a knowledge capsule. The academia has probably kept your body, so you should be able to wake up soon.
No need. Just let me disappear. Reality means nothing to me now.
Nossa. É.
This isn't compassion. I won't let you escape your punishment by
Isso,
simply
Nahida.
disappearing. As for your life after that, it will be up to you how you want to exist.
Quer sair de boa?
Alright, Traveler in Paimon, we should go back.
Vamos voltar então,
We
ué.
can finally
Dá um
wrap
beliscão
up
no
this
braço
whole
aí.
thing.
A gente não contou sobre a loja maior, né? Será que a gente vamos contar? O que foi aquilo?
What's wrong, Nahida? Oh, nothing. Let's tell the people here to gather at a moment of dreams after they wake up.
O que foi aquilo? Aí deixa essas brechas gigantescas aí. Pô, é foda, mano. Aquela estrela cadente ali que passou voada, velho. O que foi aquilo, né? O que era aquilo? Ela acha que ela sabe. Ou ela pelo menos suspeita, né? De algo.
Oh, great! You're awake!
Que bom,
Everybody
né?
has started to wake up, and we've heard similar reports from around the city as well. From the looks of it, you were able to successfully resolve the issue.
Perfeito.
Yes, though it took us a good deal of effort. There will be many people gathering here shortly, so please do your best to maintain order. I need to go to the academia with them now, but we'll be back soon.
Sonho
Are
de
we going to ask
de
about that skull?
despedida.
Yes, but it may take some time for him to wake up after his consciousness returns to his body.
Pô, vamos
We can
continuar
read
no
the rest of the
próximo.
mantra.
Se for pequeno, eu deixo aqui mesmo. Porque a missão sempre sai. Sonho de despedida. Vamos lá. Temos que ir lá no santuário, né? Ou é na academia? Então é na academia, né?
Oh, it's the great Dendro Archon. How can I help you?
I would like to check the registration records of a Kashara War scholar. He should be in an unconscious state right now.
Okay, just a moment.
Estudiosa.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Dendro Archon. We have confirmed that there's a scholar named Beinuni who's been unconscious for a while. The cause was improper operation of the Akasha. He hasn't regained consciousness yet, and is still receiving treatment at Bimarstan.
Huh? Isn't his name Moses? I
Pelo
guess
visto,
he
não.
didn't want to be recognized or bothered by anyone. Please, give the knowledge stored in this to the Matra and ask them to import it into Beinuni's brain.
Understood. But for safety reasons,
Ué, você tá perguntando a
It's simple.
fonte?
This
Que
contains his
isso?
consciousness. It's long been trapped inside of a dream. He's committed an act that affected the safety of Sumeru. After he wakes up, I'll inform the General Mahamatra of all the details.
I see. I'll take care of this right away. Thank you, great Dendro Archon.
Ela questionou a fonte.
All
Olha a
right.
coisa dessa.
Everyone should have gathered at a moment of dreams by now. Let's head back.
Olha coisa dessa, ela questionou Arconte, cara. E eu morri ali, o personagem.
Let's be quiet and just listen in.
Claro,
I wonder what she's going to say.
não sei, pai.
Hello, all of you who have just woken up. I'm sorry for interrupting your beautiful dreams. I may have acted a little cold when handling things in the dream. I sincerely apologize for that. Dreams have amazing power. They inspire us to remain resolute in the face of adversity and help those with aspirations achieve their desires. But dreams also have the potential to exploit people, confuse the senses, and distort the truth. Unfortunately, you are all chosen as prey for an elaborate scheme. As I've said before, I am still learning and cannot fully empathize with the pain of all the loss you've experienced. But just take a good look around you, and you'll see many other people who have had similar experiences. You should be proud that you've been able to gather here and look toward the future together. The path
Futuro
of life is
juntos.
long, and it's hard for us to see the destination. This leads us to ask a lot of difficult questions. What's the meaning of life? What's the purpose of my existence? Why do I keep experiencing pain and loss? Of course, the most comfortable choice is to stop progressing. Give up thinking, and just keep repeating whatever you're already familiar with. Whenever you have such thoughts, just look at the people and things around you. Some people work hard all day so that their families can have a hot meal on the table at night. Some people travel all over the world in order to create art that resonates with all of Teyvat. Some venture in search of the world's secrets to prevent rapidly approaching, yet still unknown, world-shattering catastrophes. Life is not just about yourself. Each and every one of your actions shapes you and the world around you. Look, friends and family will remember what you've done, and even some people you've never met may benefit from your actions. Therefore, many people will strive forward to forge new paths, even if they have to endure great pain to do so. Once you begin your journey on that same difficult yet rewarding path, you'll come to know the answers to those big existential questions, yet they will no longer feel as life-defining as they did before.
A gente não fala ainda da ordem maior pra ela, né?
Life is nothing but an
Será que a gente vai
empty,
falar?
ephemeral dream, and that's also the only thing it'll ever become. You're free to choose how you want to live your lives, but as your Archon, I should first make this information known to everyone. In the end, it's up to you whether you want to embrace a beautiful dream at the cost of your real life.
Nem despedida, enquanto que... Ué, lá em cima... Vamos encontrar ela na praça. Será que agora a gente fala da Fonte maior, velho? Ou ela já sabe aquele vulto que passou voando ali? É ela.
You're amazing, Nahida! Even Paimon was nearly won over by that scholar in that dream. Well, he's very good at manipulating the weaknesses of human nature, but perhaps he himself had fallen prisoner to them long ago. That dream was incredibly beautiful and enticing. Ordinary people couldn't see through it and easily lost themselves within it. But as long as you can still wake up, you can still move forward with your life.
Ele também aprendeu bastante na vida.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Você consegue mesmo simpatizar com os outros agora.
Right! You said that you didn't understand human feelings, but we saw how considerate you were with all these people. Your speech just now really connected with everyone. You did a good job. Thank you. I've heard a lot of sad stories along this journey.
Oh, por que a gente não conta logo sobre a Fonte maior, velho?
You can't say that the victims of the dream really did anything wrong, and what they wanted was also not unreasonable. That's why I could understand them when they tried to resist us and protect the dream. But all of my understanding and stirred feelings probably can't even account for even 1% of the pain they've experienced. I don't think this 1% can be seen as an example of what you call empathy. You're too hard on yourself, that's for sure.
Ninguém consegue ter empatia absoluta, você deveria ser um pouco mais confiante.
Alright. I suppose going out into the world will help my confidence grow. I've learned that emotions are nothing like knowledge, and that's why it's hard for me to put them into words sometimes. Benuni, or Mousepad, said that I had never personally felt the pain of loss. But I have a vague feeling that this isn't true. The moment I entered the dream, I felt like I was wrapped in a blanket of warm feelings. It was so warm that it felt like I had returned to the start of my life, and I didn't want to wake up anymore.
Calma, hã? Ela também viu algo naquele sonho.
But when I opened my eyes, the feeling was gone without a trace.
E será que ela viu a outra, a que criou ela, né? No caso, a Fonte maior?
If I have to make an analogy for it, I would say I can no longer see words on a piece of paper after they have been erased, but I can still see the slight indentations of where the words had been written. But now that I've experienced this dream, I think I can say with confidence that I won't dwell too much on the meaning of that warmth. It's enough that I can tell I was once supported by that warmth, and its existence has
E é a
allowed me
Lorde
to get
Maior
to where
mesmo.
I am today. If I dwell too much on its exact nature, I would be putting the cart before the horse. I gave a speech to inspire my people, so if I were to fail to live up to those words myself, then that would be too embarrassing.
Eu acho que a gente não vai falar da Lorde Maior. Ah, aí, ó. A Lorde Maior já mudou na vida através das ações dela. Mesmo que ela tenha sido esquecida, a mente e a força de vontade na Rida são provas de que ela já existiu. Ao invés de lhe contar a verdade, eu devo respeitar sua decisão. É, a gente não vai falar.
Hey, what's with that serious look? You keep looking like there's something you want to say. Is there anything you want to tell me?
Esqueci o que eu queria dizer. Não, não é nada importante, né?
Okay. Since we just woke up, let's stretch a little bit.
Ela só aceitou,
A new
ok.
day is about to begin.
Ah, mais uma vez achei que a gente ia contar. Mas não era, não foi dessa vez. Missão concluída, né? Sonho de despedida. Pô, quase morre a Shogun, velho. É isso, velho. Terminamos mais um, ainda temos alguns pra fazer, né? Vai ser esse feito aí. Acho que a gente faz a dela, depois a dele. Não sei. Nos vemos por aí.